Hello, welcome back to another pen talk. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to continue a journey down a road we've been down before, more than once. So those of you, again, that watch my channel may recognize this packaging, but something underneath of that frosted plastic you may not recognize. Yes, it's a Moonman. The classic box. It's an M2. The packaging seems to be more geared towards a Western audience. The top just pops off and we'll see your classic foam insert with a nice red eyedropper to fill it, because this is eyedropper only, and we see a pen which is green, and it is a green. I wouldn't exactly say on a scale of greens it's one that is that attractive, but it is certainly a bright green. You know, as with the other Moonman pen, it's labeled on that band. It's at the bottom of the barrel. Very beautiful, clear, turned acrylic. You know, that Moonman and the previous Lecai pen, it takes a little bit of like a turn to uncap it, and we'll see a section which I think has some type of paint on it. And then we'll see the upgraded Moonman nib, which they've been using now like on their N3. It's an extra fine nib. Standard plastic feet on the back. Yeah, I've taken these apart and cleaned them. There's a nib assembly in here, so this just unscrews if you want. And you could put other Moonman nibs in here. Takes a few turns to get it unscrewed. You know, you got your O-rings there like you do on Pen BBS. And it goes back together in the same way. A lot of turns, so that's going to seal well, but I still put silicone grease on that top O-ring and threads. You know, the section just unturns, and we see a nice O-ring here at the top, which is where you'd like to see it when you're going to eyedropper a pen. So let's talk about value. When I first saw this pen, when I got it, I wasn't that impressed, considering it cost considerably more than this pen. It does have that upgraded nib like I mentioned, but the original nib I found on the M2 to be quite usable. And I also find this nib to be quite nice. So I don't think that's a big change, but to pay $7 or $8 just to get a little bit of color in this pen, I don't consider that to be a worthwhile investment. And also it appears that they changed the section just a little bit, and that section doesn't seem to set up against that little ledge turned into the cap, so I'm concerned that this might dry out a little bit. So for those of you that might be considering this colored version of the M2, here's the eBay auction that I did. Here's some auctions on just the original M2, which I would recommend you just get the original M2, but some people find that red band to be objectionable. To me, I don't care. So you can get this in different colors. Here's the different colors that it comes in. I'm not going to do a writing sample. This is just a quick review for those people that may have been interested in this version of the M2. It does not get my recommendation, but you know, that's my personal opinion. I happen to love the M2. I love the Lecai that was before that, which we'll look at quickly. You know, the Lecai was squared off ends, that little frosted section here, no red metal band, same beautiful acrylic, same excellent design. You can see this has been setting for a while, and unfortunately there's a little bit of sun on it, so you're going to get a little bit of condensation in there, but it doesn't seem to impact the writing. So that's the end. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little view, and if you had a question about the colored version of the M2. Hopefully I've helped to answer some of your questions. If not, leave me a comment. I'd be more than happy to answer whatever questions you might have. So have a great day. Enjoy your writing. Enjoy all the instruments that we have at our disposal to put ink on paper, put thoughts on paper, share them with others, share them with ourselves. This is the end of the video, so thank you for watching. Bye.